Well, thank you so much for having me, everyone. I'm Kate Popiel, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of What's the Deal? Our mission is simple. We help restaurants turn downtime into dollars. And with margins tighter than ever, we built a platform that fills empty seats by connecting restaurants with deal-seeking diners when they need them most. The response has been incredible. In just a few months, with zero ad spend, we've onboarded over 50 restaurants and attracted over 5,000 active food users. These numbers prove our platform is scalable and solves a real problem. Here's the challenge. Only half of restaurants' operating hours are actually profitable, and owners spend heavily on social media to bring in customers, and 81% of them actually rely on it. But returns aren't always guaranteed. And at the same time, 80% of diners say they are more likely to try a new spot if there's a deal. It's inefficient, frustrating, and never ending. Restaurants lose money on empty tables while diners hunt for deals. We're more than a tech platform. We're content marketing specialists who connect restaurants and diners at the right time and place. And by combining data-driven strategies with professional marketing, we give restaurants access to tools previously out of reach, helping them fill their seats and boost revenue. At the same time, our expertise drives viral growth for the platform, bringing in hungry diners and fueling organic expansion. The result? A steady flow of customers with restaurants when restaurants need them most. For restaurateurs, it's less work and better results. For foodies, it's fun and free, and a great way to discover new places and deals. And unlike traditional advertising, our solution is immediate, measurable, and affordable. So why are we different? I want you to imagine you're a restaurant owner. The night is slow, the lights are on, the grill's sizzling, and your staff is twirling their thumbs in the corner. Instead of sending staff home or closing early, why not create a fire deal on What's the Deal? Set your parameters like time and geofence range, and send out a special offer via push notification to foodies in your area to fill your seats. It's customers on demand. We're targeting a $119 billion market and 27 billion spent on with 27 billion spent annually on restaurant advertising. By offering a more effective alternative, we're positioned to claim a meaningful share. Our team has the perfect mix to make this happen. I have years of experience in the restaurant industry on the operations side and in business development. Leo has expertise in restaurant marketing and operations. And our CTO, Lee, is building a stable, scalable platform for growth. We are raising 1.5 million in our pre-seed round. This will allow us to scale to 10,000 restaurant subscriptions and 150,000 foodie users. This will build a $1 million in monthly recurring revenue ahead of our 5 million seed round. What's the Deal is changing how restaurants drive revenue. With strong early traction, a massive market opportunity, and clear growth plan, we're ready to scale. So join us in transforming downtime into dollars and creating a win-win for restaurants and food lovers alike. I'd love to connect and share more. Thank you.
Great, thank you so much. That was really clear and a great story, especially as we're enjoying our lunch here. Wondering if there's any questions from the chat space or from here in the room. I think, your brand is so important and it's very nice and clear. You do what you say, what's on the tin. But just wondering about international growth. What is your domain that you're going to pursue for that? And how will you go overseas into other countries, other languages? What are the barriers there?
Yes, so we have our eyes on the US market. The population density, the amount of restaurants, the just reception to this kind of technology is huge. So we've identified the top markets that we want to get into there. So that will be very high on our list. We're not overly worried about language barriers and converting things. That'll come a little bit later. but our US is definitely where our focus is next.
Okay, great. Any other questions from the audience, either online or here? Just wondering what your experience has been in terms of trying to raise money, because this, to develop all the analytics to really understand your customer, it can be expensive, I guess, to build the platform, so that you know what they like, when they like it, and can optimize all that communication via different channels, I suppose. What has it been like to raise money? What kind of funding are you looking for? What can we do better here in Canada?
Yes, so we are completely bootstrapped. Everything's been built internally. We've just started speaking to investors, but I've been in the game long enough to know the landscape is kind of tough. So we ideally would take US dollars and work with US investors. They just have a bigger and better appetite, and they're not as risk averse. So we're definitely looking to raise money in the States, but also looking to connect with Canadian investors, get their feedback, and also see what's here in Canada.
Okay, great. That's very honest, and we like that. I think you're chasing the big market first. It's also a pretty aggressive place. Do you have customers in the US, or are most of your current customers based here in Canada?
Based here in Canada, but we did go to Palo Alto. 500 Global took us in the springtime. So we talked to investors there, talked to restaurants there, and that's what made the decision for us to want to be there and to raise there. Lots of great feedback, lots of interest from all parties.